101. Haven't streamed in a while. Been sort of a rough week. Didn't want to do FIA this week. However, I did agree to do Macca League. This is round 3 of Macca League, or I thought it was something else. Either way, this is Group 3 Beetles. Everyone's in the Group 3 Beetle around Goodwood. So we're going to see how this group deals with the first turn, being very open and slippy. And we're also going to see how everyone takes the last chicane. And by that, let me actually show you. So we start off with a 25-minute sprint race today, and then we go to the endurance race. I have turned off the music in-game because it keeps on giving me copyright, not strikes, but sort of copyright claims, and I'm not here for that. So the track's very open. There's no walls to really help you. If you run off, you get to be a lawnmower. Last time I raced here was in a Mini, so I'm not used to actually having a good car here. I'm not the fastest today. I'm really not feeling well. I got a little bit of a headache. Sinuses are a little bit clogged up. So I'm hoping to capitalize on others' mistakes, as I usually do in this league. If you hear noises in the background, it will either be the host's live stream, or it's going to be the Formula 1 sprint race, because that is going on while we're doing this race. So let me give you a walkthrough of this race. So this is starting grid. We're going to have a little bit of a rundown, and then immediately into this wide set of turns. I don't think a lot of people are probably going to run wide into that left section. If we do survive, there will be some fights through here. Fully expect it. This isn't as much as a worry. This turn might be. I brake a little bit earlier than most. I think I go a little bit slower through here. So that should be interesting. This turn is going to be another contention point. Tight left, going to run off into the grass. This section's going to be probably a little bit easier by the time we get up to it. If I can actually take it correctly. No. This is probably what's going to happen the most, either by a wreck or by, personal mistakes. So then you're going to get down through here. This is going to be a very good slip point for most people trying to get by, get ready for the last section. And then you got to brake here and be able to take a late apex here to get through here. And this is going to be death chicane because it's very close. And then you have to fight for pit, which is there, which is a very small pit entrance. I've not been very good at doing the pit entry here. So again, I'm not the fastest. I'm not feeling too well, but I like the car. And I do generally like the track. So we're going to have to see what we can do. Sprint is first, so I'm able to use whatever tires I want. And then it will be endurance, which will be mediums and hards. And luckily, if I do badly in the sprint, the endurance has a reverse order, of course. So here's hoping I can actually try to do well in this race. So again, if I'm not doing too hot, just a little bit under the weather, sort of been that way all week. It's been a very interesting week at work. Didn't do FIA because I didn't feel well, and I just didn't like the combination. So still plan to do all my races this weekend though. So we've got our 25-minute sprint and our 40 or 50-minute endurance with these two, the Macca League. Shortly thereafter, at 5 p.m. Eastern, so after all these races, we are doing Super Formulas, which is basically Formula 1 cars, around Monza, which I'm always good at. And then tomorrow, 9 a.m., Red Bull Junior League around Suzuka with the Macca League. And then we've got our charity race for Hope for Heroes, a very good charity for wounded veterans and soldiers. I guess it's very similar to Wounded Warrior Project, but a little bit different. I'm not entirely sure. But since this week was Veterans Day, we thought we would try to support the heroes of our country. So that will be at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It will also be Super Formulas and Group 2s around Monza, which I hate Group 2s, so that's why I'm doing Super Formula. And then we've got our Formula 1 race with the other league that I won last weekend. And I believe that is either at Monza or Suzuka. So, pretty much a weekend full of Monzas and Suzuka's Super Formula racing. This is the only race I won't be in a car that has good downforce. So, should be a very interesting weekend of racing. And I'm hoping with the Super Formulas I can show off like I did. I apologize for the yawns. I just woke up. Getting very tired. If you want to catch the win that I did at, what track did we do? We did Spa. We did Super Formulas around Spa in the F1 League. If you'd like to see that, I did upload it as a video. I didn't live stream it. I usually don't live stream them, so that way I can focus if need be. It's a little bit less distracting. Ooh, did not mean that. Did not mean to do that. So right now, just trying to get some practice around this track. Trying to get some practice. I know I'm not the fastest with my current lap time. With a 1:11, I'm like 3 seconds off pace. So, not a very good time. Let's practice a pit entry. Okay, not too bad. It sort of sucks you in. It's not too bad. And actually, okay, so since we practice pit, we're going to exit out. Alright, so I'm going to mute the host, so that way I don't have to worry about too much background noise. Bryce, what's up, bud? What's up? What's up? You're about to see something interesting, that's for sure. If you didn't know, Bryce, the Formula 1 sprint race, is at 2:30 our time. So that's, that's technically the qualifying for this weekend. So wherever they finish in that race, they'll start in the final. And if you haven't caught up with it, and this is also for anyone watching who's also going to be watching Sprint, boy, what a time for penalties or anything. So Hamilton has a 5 grid place penalty for the actual race. So not today, but tomorrow, due to an ICE engine change. So he's already got a 5 grid penalty place for Sunday's race. Today, he had a DRS infringement. I haven't really looked into it, why the DRS wasn't, but due to that. On Reddit, though, it said, oh, he's not even racing this weekend. It's just the qualifying for sprint. So Hamilton's going to be starting from the back in the sprint. So he's already going to fight his way up all the way through sprint, see how high he gets. Which, knowing him, unfortunately, I'm not a big Mercedes or Hamilton fan, but he does have pace. I expect him to get at least into the top 10. All the way from last, up to the top 10. Then, no matter where he finishes in sprint, so say he finishes in 7th in the sprint race, he'll still have to start 5 places behind that in the actual race tomorrow. So Verstappen can get a few extra points for this race, because he'll be starting from pole now in the sprint. So if he can stay ahead and just go, then he'll get extra points for that. And then, if he wins, sorry, I apologize. If he wins sprint, then he'll obviously start from first in the actual race and not really have to worry about anyone behind him except maybe his teammate in Bottas. So it should be a very interesting day for Formula One and racing. As for this race, not expecting much. Luckily, I didn't get any penalties against me. Usually, penalties are done after the race based on incidents. So, like if you wreck into someone cuts you off, or something like that. Luckily, I got none for last round at, I guess it was Suzuka? I don't know. But I didn't get any penalties or anything for that race. So that's good. So let's hope I can do the same for this one. Although this one, with having so much runoff and a little bit tight turns, I am worried. But I'm not too worried, because with my pace, I'll be starting around midfield, maybe, the back. Which means I won't have to worry about too much of the wrecks. What did that chart say? Starting soon? Yeah. So we're about to start qualifying for the race. Yep, here we go. So let's see how well I can do at Goodwood, which is a British track. Goodwood is one of the places that does the festival, Goodwood Festival, for like really cool cars and everything. So here's wondering how that goes. So we're just gonna pull out of pits here. Hope that we're not behind or in front of too many people. Oh, that guy just quit. Well, not quit, but he just backed out. So we're going to see how well I can do here. I don't have a strategy, haven't really practiced all week at all for this. The only races I have practiced for is Monza. So we're going to see how we can do at this lovely venue. I'm just trying to gauge where I can push a little bit more. I know I can. Again, I was 3 seconds off lap times. It was horrendous. But we'll have to see what my time can be here in qualifying. A lot of people slowing down before the last turn. I'm not. I don't know how their pit lane entry stuff's going to be, because on this track there is no really entry or exit, so that should be a funny thing to see. So there's the host in front of me, Mac Manley. So we're just trying to do light turns to keep the speed and push the edges as much as possible. See, like right there, knowing that I didn't go all the way out, I could have probably went faster. Take as much as the track as we can. Looks like someone actually did leave. So just trying to push as much as I can, but I'm not very good at that turn there. That chicane is going to be a very rough time for me. And my time is a 1:11, which was my fastest in practice as well, which is not a good sign. So far 5th. I don't think we're going to really improve on our time here, but we're going to keep trying. We are on the soft tires. So yeah, there definitely are places where I can improve my throttle power. Mac Manley went off, I think, maybe, I don't know. He's apologizing to him. Just trying to go lighter on the brakes so that way I can get more speed through the turn. I don't think there's going to be a vast improvement. A 1:11 flat. And in the slip, I run off the track, so we're just going to exit out. I think we're going to leave it at that. We're just going to, you know, see how everything does. I'm starting 5th as of now, but Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I was just talking about how he was disqualified from the qualifying. So he'll be starting last in the sprint race. And I find it funny. So even if he gets up into the top 10, so even if he goes from last to 7th somehow in a sprint race, you know, half the race distance, he then has another 5 grid place penalty in the actual race. So he's going to have a rough weekend. He's going to have a very rough weekend. Ooh, pardon me. My body's just on shutdown, I think. Man. I did not know damage was on for this. I forgot. So still 5th. We got 9 minutes. Let's see. I think since we're starting a little ways back, we should start mediums. Is anyone else going to start mediums? I don't know. Ooh, Mac Manley's having a rough time qualifying. Ironbow, he's a very, very difficult defender, so I expect he will be hard to pass. I don't know what he's trying to do here, though. I don't know if he's trying to burn fuel. Might be trying to burn fuel since fuel's on. But let's try mediums. We haven't tried the medium tires on this track, so let's try that out. Looks like some people are complaining about Adam, who did wreck off Mac Manley in the previous lap that I was on. I don't know, I guess the real question is, do I start on softs and push, since it is the sprint and I don't have to worry, or do I go mediums and try to go for the long run? I want at least a lap of mediums underneath my belt, so that way I know what to expect here. So let's see. So right now we're just practicing on the mediums, both for the sprint in case, and for the endurance. Doesn't look like that's going to work out well for me. So let's change it back to softs. We're going to do softs for the sprint race here. Hopefully not get in anyone's way and also have no one in my way. So it's just all about confidence, and I'm not very confident in cars that don't have high downforce. I also don't race this track a lot. Last time I raced this was months ago in the Mini, which was a horrid car to drive here. So I don't exactly know how to push the track. I don't know where. So let's see what we can do just for a last few laps. Just trying to keep track of where people are at. That is going to be definitely a worrisome chicane. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I am getting slipped from this guy, but I don't know if he's trying to go on a fast lap or not. So I don't really want to push him off or anything. I'm definitely slow through there. I think I know how to improve. He ran wide a little bit, so not going to get slipped from him anymore. So this race is definitely going to be about consistency. How well can you take the turns as your tires die around the track? So I'd turn it a little bit earlier there to get some speed. So nothing faster as of yet. Just gonna try slinging it around that turn. See, a lot of people are already getting upset, and I think it's the Itamal guy, the guy that really gets upset about stuff. I don't care what age he is, he needs to get like a counselor or something. Yeah, see, you can see how slow I am by Mr. or MGM Chef catching up that much. Couldn't even give me a slip on that straight, man. So still not too good around that, but that's okay. 110.9, and we still are in 7th. So let's see what I can do through here. Ooh, we gotta go real close there, dang. Udemy trying to defend his assumptions, maybe, I don't know. A lot of people saying they hate this car. I like the car, just I haven't gotten practice, so I don't know where exactly I can push on this track with it. Right, we're definitely not beating any lap records here. Starting P9 as of now. Looks like some people are taking the medium approach. I'm thinking about switching to mediums. Just that way I don't really have to worry about it too much, and if I do too badly, then I can switch on to softs and reverse grid the endurance. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this lap just to get in the lap count. Boy, howdy, those turns are close. Yeah, so we're going to switch to mediums. That way for the race, we're going to be all good to go. Not have to worry about it too much, because we are starting P9 as of right now. Me and some others are starting on mediums. A few others are starting on softs. So, should be interesting, to say the least. Oh, boy. Sorry for all the extra noises and such. Just not very stretched for this race and such. So he takes it through third. Let's look at a lap from Mac. Alright, let's look at a lap from Bassby. Although I can't change the spectating settings, so that sucks. Ooh, he hit the end. So he takes turn 1 through 4th. Interesting. Oh no, he's not racing. Damn. And a lot of people getting caught up by the chicane. I might have that in the race at least, when other cars are around. But we'll have to see. Mac Manley starting on hards on first place. He's going to get mugged, but he's going to be good for the rest of the race. I don't know how long these tires will last, but we're going to see some interesting game plans here. A lot of people starting on mediums, a few people starting on softs, the host Mac Manley starting on hards. So I'm going to do the good luck, have fun. I don't know who's finishing, but I guess it's Ironbow that's trying to finish, but he ain't gonna get it. Still can't change spectator. Weird. And he spins. So, qualifying's over. We're starting P10. Goodness gracious. So let's see how the race goes. Again, turned off music just so I don't get a copyright claim. Not a strike, luckily. So we're starting P10 here at Goodwood. I don't remember what livery this is, really, so... No glitches so far, which is good. We're already gaining the pack, but that's not a good thing in this league. Ooh, okay. That's probably my B. So now we're in last, as I expected. Didn't expect turn 1 to go very well, but we're still in it to win it. There's no safety cars. We're on medium, so we're going to have to fight and work together at the same time with some people. Trying to get a better exit. I'm going to bump draft this guy. No, you idiot. We're working together. That's how bump drafting works. Oh, Jesus Christ. He slows down a lot here. He goes really slow through there. What happened to Mac Manley? He is in last. Looks like he might have spun out a little bit. And we are just trying to keep it on the track. I expected poorly from him because he's on hards, and hards are going to have a very hard time with grip. So yeah, I definitely need to get around Adam, and I'm sort of glad that I did because he's very slow, it seems. I don't know where he started, but he doesn't seem to be doing too hot. So now we're catching up with the rest. So let's see how... Oop, there is some contact here. Again, right now just trying to get a good exit, stay in the slip. Try to push as much as we can. We've got to keep an eye on our tires, though. Oh my god, these guys are braking. Ooh, here's some clash. Ooh, here's some rough passing going on up here. I'm just going to sort of hang here in the back a little bit. I'm not going to try going for a hard overtake now. Just trying to keep it on track, keep it stable. This is a fight, let me tell you. Oh, shit. Mac Manley caught me off guard. Whoopsies. Wow. Mac Manley surprised me with the speed he came up on me. It wasn't his fault. It was my fault for not noticing, but it was very surprising there. So now again, if we can just keep behind... Kotloff! And yeah, no, what are brakes, you know? What are brakes on this track? Oop. Manley goes wide and spins. Rough times for the host. I don't know, Koloth. Right now, it's just trying to deal with all the other drivers here. Staying on track and staying consistent as I can. There's another spin-off from Deadline. Again, if I can just stay behind the group and maximize on their mistakes. Ooh, Deadline is blaming Ironbow, I believe. Or at least sharing his wise wisdom of asterisks, meaning curse words. Ooh, running wide a little bit with this guy here. Ooh, shit, Jesus Christ. He had a little bit of a spin. I tried avoiding it. Not to much success, though. And he is having a hard time back there. Let's see. So now I just gotta catch up to this pack and see how I do. I am the king of BS, so maybe I can work something out here that'll work in my favor. So let's find out if anyone can survive up in that front pack. Because the more fighting and the more mistakes they make, the more chance I have to get up here. Seems no one's totally died due to the chicane there. So that is a good sign. Gosh. I'm not the best at this track. But it's all about consistency. Deadline has left the race. Looks like that was a rage quit. Probably spun too many times. Didn't like how people were driving. Which I can totally understand. I'm wondering if my lap 1 incident will get me a penalty, even though it was just me accidentally running wide a little bit. I don't think I really collected anyone when I did. Because otherwise, I haven't really touched anyone. People just been doing their own thing. So let's see. God, I'm so bad at that chicane. Just reminds me of all the chicanes I've ever taken in racing games, and chicanes are not my best. My best are fast flowing turns, not chicanes. I appreciate everyone who's currently here watching. I do appreciate it. Last time I saw it said 4, so I appreciate everyone who is here watching. Even if you're dropping by to say hi or just to see how it's going, I appreciate it. I started P10 in this race, got down to P12 after a lap 1 incident. Pardon me, sorry. Just to catch everyone up to speed, I'm not feeling too well. So I'm just trying to get through the best that I can. And we're currently P8. We started with 12, Deadline left, I believe, due to rage. Pardon me. Mac Manley, the host, isn't doing too hot. He's currently 10th. He started on hard tires, so I don't know if he's pitted or not. He might have. I would have pitted if I was him. I'll look at chat here in just a second. I think I saw a message pop up. Wee-hee. Tires are starting to get a little bit worn. Hey, nice pass. Looks like some people are slowing down. I don't know why. Maybe some incidents that I don't know about. I am clipping those corners, and I know at some point I'm going to mess those up. There's no way I can BS the entire race with that chicane. Tires are getting very worn here. But it allows me to sort of give a feel as to how long the fuel and the tires will go. So that's always a good thing. Shouldn't have downshifted that much. So we're keeping up a little bit. We are gaining a little bit of time on them. It allows me to try and stay in slip range. Me on mediums, slip is going to be very key here. And like I said, staying consistent will also be another key factor in both this race and the endurance. Hello, sorry. Went a little bit slow there. Yep, someone came into pits, you tell me. Trying to bump draft a little bit, but not too much, you know, because they don't know how to do it. So I am downshifting a little bit too much just to stay safe. I don't want to plow in the back of any of these guys, but I want to keep up with them. So let's see if we can't get the slip going from here. Whoa, he turned in early. Woo, hello. I think we're going to leave it one more lap and then we'll come into pit on softs. As long as we can sort of keep pace and keep clean. Whee! Over the river and through the woods. So yeah, we'll definitely come into pit this lap. That way we can push on softs. I don't think we're going to need any fuel. I'm not 100% certain. But alright, so softs. 5 laps. Yeah, we're going to get just a little bit of fuel. Just a little bit. About 7 laps. So we've come out in 5th, but we do have a group of people behind us. And I don't know if they've pitted or not. I didn't really keep track of that. Ooh, pardon me again. I'm just a body on shutdown today. Managing to recover a little bit after these turns, but not too well. I could probably turn it earlier, that's what I'm not doing there, but that is a-okay. We are now in 4th place. Touching the grass ain't a good thing. Don't want to be a lawnmower. We're 26 seconds behind 3rd. 37 seconds behind 1st, so don't think we're going to get any magical podiums here, but if we can keep 4th, that'll be good from starting in 10th out of 12. We are staying quite a bit ahead of the group behind. Actually, by my bad calculations, I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel at the end of this race. I might have done that wrong, if I can take the turn right. Because if a lap is about 1:12, then we're definitely going to need at least 7 laps, and we're currently on 5. So we're going to have to flip it down into a lower fuel level for now. So I don't think we'll be winning much. I didn't do the calculations right. My brain is not working too well. So I'm trying to short shift just a little bit, keep it at 3. And we're definitely going to be going low on fuel. I did not plan this out correctly. Retiring from sprint, someone says. Didn't see who that was, though. Yeah, this is not good, though. We are saving fuel. We're short shifting. I don't think it's going to be enough. This race has turned out to be, oh, it was doing well, to I didn't count right. I figured that for some reason the laps that I got was going to work, but I miscalculated. Which usually happens to me, because I'm not very good at making strategy calls. Might even have to flip it into more fuel save. And let Iron Bow pass. McManley has made a great recovery this race. Currently running 6th, depending on how I go. Might come up into 5th. I think I might have to fuel save some more. Yeah, I think Macca is going to catch up to me by the time I fuel save enough. And I don't want to come into pit, because that'll just be a lost cause at that point. Rough racing for me. Yeah, I'm going to have to totally start fuel saving. Yeah, we're going to have to throw it a lean. We're not going to be winning any races today. So we're not going to try and hold Macca up. Unfortunately, we are not going to be winning any races today. At least, not this race. I don't even think I'll make it to the end of the race, even with fuel saving. Have to coast a little bit. Oh boy, this is going to be a close one to see if I actually finish this race. Just trying to coast it through some turns. Trying to save as much fuel as I can. I think I might be able to go full fuel here in a little bit, but we're going to have to wait probably another lap. Oh no, I don't want that. That's burning fuel. I don't want to burn fuel. Oh, there's the wall hit, because I didn't expect the power. Kato, what's up? Yeah, right? I don't need gas. I could just run off of nitrogen, am I right? Be a futuristic driver. Drive on the nitrogen cars. So, that guy is going to catch me. I don't think we're going to be finishing any high positions today, guys. I'm very sorry about that. We do still have the endurance race after this, which does reverse grid. So, depending, I might start a little bit higher. And now with my lessons learned, I don't know to watch my tires and fuel more. Never been good at strategies, really. I sort of do what everyone else does, or try to do some wonky ass math. The tires are fine, that's no problem, but the fuel, oh boy. I'm not trying to purposely hold this guy up. So let's flick this down into 3 and see if we can't gain a little bit more power, maybe. I think what I'm also going to do is slow before the end of the lap, so that way I don't get another lap worth. And the lap, you know, end the race a little bit early, just so I'll get probably 7th after I slow down. So since I miscalculated the fuel. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't care who passes me. Now go ahead, bud. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't have any fuel. I ran out of fuel, chef. So let's see. So Basaby wins, of course. I finished P8 after my fuel problems. 2 higher than what I started from qualifying, though, and in reverse grid, I got to do pretty good. So, not the best race, but higher than when I started. So, I'll take it. Koloth, what do you mean by remove the aids, bud? What aids do I need to remove? Thank you for saying I'm a good driver, though. I feel like shit right now, so that really does, like, help boost me up. But I don't know what aids to remove. Yeah, K-Dub, if only. If only. If only. Set to pro. There's beginner, intermediate, and expert for assist presets. Just the braking aids and markers? What, turn those off? I don't use them on all the tracks, but they do help in some. Okay, okay. So, you're saying to turn off all the driving line assist and the brake indicator? Is that what you guys are saying? Turn off the driving line assist and the brake indicator? Okay, I mean... So off, off. I'm going to keep low fuel, because I suck at fuel. I only have active stability management. I don't know. I've had it off, and it didn't help me, because I have tremors in my hands a little bit. They hinder me, the cones and everything? I don't know. I don't know braking points in general. I don't have the time to learn braking points for every track. So, you know, I feel like that wouldn't help me. I also hate this. You can change the controlled steering sensitivity, but you can't change the stupid gas and brake sensitivity. See, I'm not very good at seeing that, though, Koloth, but I will give it a try. I will give it a try. Now, since we're doing reverse grid, I'm going to start on the mediums again, and then go hards towards the end. Softs are allowed, however, mediums and hards are required. So, since I'm going to be starting... So, what I finished 8th out of 12. So if you reverse grid that, I'll be starting P5. Probably Koloth. I mean, there are a lot of tracks, so like Suzuka. You know, I have the cones on there, but I don't use the cones. I sort of have like mental markers. I don't look on track. I just know. I feel. Um, and it's the same for a few other tracks. A lot of the tracks that I've done in other games or I've done a lot of, I know where to brake on those without the markers. Monza, I definitely know where to brake there. I don't need the markers for that. Um, the gear change does sort of help, but I have started to like not really follow it, so I don't need that. Um, but some tracks that I'm not very familiar with, like Goodwood, I've only raced this twice before. The last time was months ago, so it makes me a little worried, but we'll see. We'll see how that is. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna. Mm, yeah, I know Koloth. It usually depends on the car. I mean, if you watch my super formulas and stuff, I can definitely I can outbrake them. So I'm so used to being able to outbrake cars that I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna brake here and do this. Red Bull Ring, I'm pretty good at in any car with braking. I can usually outbrake people. I don't follow the brake markers there. So you know what? I'm gonna keep the brake markers off for this race. We're gonna see how I do. I'm gonna focus on. The hard thing for me is just trying to do the ease off the brake, because again, with my hands and playing on a controller, it's very hard for me to try and ease on or off to things. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try harder this race to do that. Um, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. I didn't do too well. I don't have pace here because I don't feel comfortable. Speaking of, I probably need to take some ibuprofen because my headache is sort of making it like hard to think, and that's why I really didn't pay attention to the fuel when I was pitting. I didn't really calculate in my head, oh, I need this amount of laps because of the time. That's why I like lapped races, not time races, because with laps I can calculate way better. But anything else, it is horrendous for me. Ooh, pardon me again, guys. Good, not feeling the best. You know what I might do? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some Dayquil. It's like non-drowsy Dayquil, but my throat is starting to get sort of clogged up. So the race begins in about 10 minutes. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna maybe take a quick pee and get some Dayquil. So let's see. Okay. Just letting the hosts know. So I'll be right back, guys, and we'll see how this next race goes. And I have returned. Sorry about the short break, guys. I also forgot that the Formula One sprint race was currently live. So far, my prediction of Hamilton getting up at least into P7 is correct. He's up into like P8 right now, I think. P9 or P8. Close to P7. I know my Formula One. I know it. Hamilton has a good car, and he's decent. He was very fast in qualifying. It's just funny that usually during a race, the Mercedes cars don't do well behind other cars. But, he got a new ICE. I don't know if it's a used one or it's a totally new one. So he does have a little bit more power. He's got the pace. So he'll probably do pretty well in this sprint, wherever he finishes at the end of this. And then, of course, he's still got 5 grid places to deal with on Sunday. So we're going to have to see. Diesel Dave, what's up, bud? And K-Dub, is that a joke? Is that a funny joke? K-Dub, very seriously, you know what Formula One is, right? You can't make my one brain cell do this to me, man. My one brain cell is already trying to work about how I'm going to even do this race, let alone anything else. Funny joke. Ah, okay. Why don't you watch it, Kida? Oh my god! Oh! Oh, I can't see the track! Oh my god! Oh, and I forgot there's no brake markers! No! There's a huge sunset in my face. And I forgot there was no cones anymore. Oh no, bro. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I feel like this is gonna make me more aggressive. Because since I don't know where the breaking points are, and crap, I'm gonna be a lot more aggressive, I feel like. I'm gonna be like doing dive bombs thinking, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh my god! This is why I hate the sun, man! The moon don't get in your face like this! Oh! Disgusting! This is England! Why isn't it raining? Oh! Oh my god, it's disgusting! Also, I don't know, I seem like I'm braking early because I'm scared. The sun's disgusting. I miss England weather. Bring me rain, gray skies, and wind. Come on. Come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. But here's the thing, Koloth. You say you do what's best. Best for me or best for content? Because I know I'm not the best in this league, per se. This isn't the league where I try, like, to be god tier. Oh, man. Especially with the sun. I don't think I could even see brake markers even if I wanted them. Yeah, but if I'm looking at the road, I don't know. That's Sun, man. For this race, they're trying to really test me. I'm gonna keep the cones off. I'm gonna keep the cones off. We're gonna see how I do in general. But this is gonna be a comedic race, a very comedic race. Oh man. So they said it was supposed to start like now, but they are waiting until the F1 sprint race is over. I'm gonna have to rewatch the sprint race. Oh nope, he's starting the final now. I spoke too soon. So yeah, if only I could wear sunglasses, K-Dub. So no cones, deadly sun, starting on mediums in. Is that P4? P3. Oh, boys, boys, oh boys. That skull in the back of my car is going to be so accurate. Oh boy. Alright. Well, I stayed on track this time. Oh god, there's the sun. Oh, I'm going to have to really focus this race, I feel. Oh, I can't see shit. And I don't know brake markers with everyone else around me. I'm going up here inside. I don't have cones on. He's dead. See, I feel like I'm braking earlier. I don't have a nice gauge of when to accelerate in turns either. Oh man, that headache is gonna be killer after this. Oh shit. Woohoo! What the hell's going on back there? MGM Chef wanted to actually do a party chat with me, and I said no because I needed to focus. And here he's in first. We could have probably planned something, but oh my god, I've got 40 minutes of this. Oh man, boy howdy, boy howdy. Yeah, see, I'm still same pace about. Because especially with that sun, I don't know where my braking points are. Oh god, this is going to be a very bad race. Very bad race indeed. Oh my god. This is definitely a meme race, boys. Meme race for me. I don't work well under intense pressure when I'm not feeling well. And I know you guys said do what's best for me, but I really wanted to make this like a very funny, interesting learning race. But with my brain the way it is right now, I can't even begin to think of like breaking points. I'm just trying to remember where the cones were previously. That's all I'm doing right now. Ooh, bad dive, sorry. Bad dive. See, that's what's gonna happen. I either brake too late and go for an accidental dive, or brake too early and get dove. Funny, funny. I'm losing a lot of time now in that last sector. For the content, boys, for the content. Oh, what the hell? I didn't do anything there, I swear to God. I'm gonna get a lot of penalties for this. That's that's what I'm waiting to see. I hate seeing them, but I really don't know a good brake marker there. I was trying to use the shadow of like the trees or whatever the hell the shadows were, because the brake markers are just so small for me to see, like the boards. There, I'm braking too early. Still fourth. Ooh, keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. Nope, 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 nope. This race is now going how I feel like. Goodbye. Oh, hello. You broke fucking... Oh my god, okay. Very sorry, guys. This is definitely a meme race. Very sorry. Very sorry. Should not have turned off cones. Should not have turned off cones. I don't have the instinct ability, like probably you guys, to adapt very quickly. I'm not a very fast adapter. So here's the fun thing. I can't focus on the road because my hands are focused on the controller. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 5 buttons I have to worry about. And then also turning the car. So along with that, I'm also trying to observe, you know, the track, cars, and all of that stuff. And it's, oh my god, and the sun. So it's very hard for me to learn. I might keep the cones off in some races just to practice. When I feel better and my brain is at maximum power. It might sound like I'm okay, but I am... Oh boy. Like, it's cold where I'm at. It's not super cold. And I like the cold. And I feel warm as fuck. So, P8 after P3, my lucky number. It is an endurance race. We still got 32 minutes, but I'm not also good with strategies either. I need like a crew chief in my ear. You know, not in a chat so that way I don't get distracted. Just in my ear going like, hey, you need to come into pit here. Sort of like Formula 1. I need Jeff. Where's Jeff? My name is Jeff. Where is he? So, right now I'm just trying to take it easy. I can't go as fast as I want to because I'm not confident. And confidence is very important in racing. Oh god, where's the turn? I can't see the frickin' turn by the sun. Nope, that's the wrong braking point. I do appreciate you guys saying I'm a good driver. I think that's something else. All throughout my life, I haven't really had a lot of confidence building stuff. I've not really been good at anything. I'm good at my job, unfortunately, which is why I get like small managerial duties and, you know, I have to help people. And then yesterday, one of my coworkers was on a personal phone call, and I was like, hey, can you stop? Because it's against our policy. She's like, nah, it's business. I'm like, So it's been a very rough week with work. That's usually why I like racing on the weekends. I'm like, yes, I get to do something I feel like I'm good at. And then I go into a race like this, and I'm like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I still have fun because it's racing, but confidence is not one of the things that I have. I need to work on that. But it all usually depends on the combo, how I'm feeling. Like the SF races this weekend, I'm confident as hell. I love Super Formula cars. I won the last race I did with them. These ones are at Monza and Suzuka, so actual Formula 1 tracks. Oh man, it's hard to look down at the chat with how short this track sort of is like that. I apologize if I'm not looking at all the chats. I am trying to read it. And yes, Goloth, I think it's for everyone unless you like do find your dream job, in which case, screw you, but enjoy it. My dream job is to write and stay home all day, but you know, I haven't really written anything in a while, and you still need money to live. And if you're not published yet, you're out of luck there. Always look on the bright side of life. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Stupid son. Well, this is sort of going to be like a race of my own. 8th is like 8 seconds ahead. 9th is 11 seconds behind. Or not. What the hell? Oh, shit. I got distracted by seeing a number. Yeah, that's true, Dave. That's very true. Well, unless you're like a very professional writer. Oh my god, I am getting distracted. Unless you're like a very professional writer, and you've got a contract clause that allows you like a, what do they call them? Come on, one brain cell, work with me. Like a forward on your payment or something. Why is he going so slow? Iron Bro's going super slow here. And the guy behind me's caught up by 2 seconds. Alright, let's see what no cone braking overtaking can do. Alright. I guess that worked. Very interesting. People are pitting. Oh, shit. These tires. They ain't what they used to be. They're probably some slagged on rubber. Bono, my tires are gone. And the sad thing is I gotta go to Hards. Bush, baby, bush. Gotta get to Hards, push, baby, bush. Whee! Tokyo Drift in Britain. And we are coming into pit. Hiya! We're going to go on to hards, and we are definitely going to refuel. Let's see. I know some of the faster drivers are controller players, Koloth. I aspire to be them. Yeah, I am going super fast, K-Dub. I should have probably, like, fully refilled, but I don't know. I was impatient. I was impatient on the fuel, but I also really don't want to be on hards for, like, ever. I want to maybe go to softs at the end, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I can go for fastest lap, even though my pace doesn't mean that's good. So we are on the hard tires now. Back in 9th place. Having a nice, unfortunately sunny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunny day. Yeah, that's what I did last race, Koloth. I don't know exactly what's a good time to short shift, but oh shit, Jesus, these hards. Hello. Why do I suck? I'm hanging on. God, I can't wait for the Super Formula races where I'm actually like, hey, I'm fast. Oh my God, I'm getting distracted. I don't know if anyone, I think the sprint should be over by now. Could anyone say in chat where Hamilton finished? I know Verstappen probably finished first or second, so I don't really care about him. I want to know where Hamilton was so I can calculate where he starts tomorrow. I'm going to rewatch it, but since I'm doing this race now, I can't really watch it or look. God damn. Brakes. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to come into pit anyway, even with fuel saving. That's alright by me, because I don't want to stay on these crap tires. 5th? Jesus. See, how is that really fun when you know that he can, in half a race's time, come back from last to 5th? I mean, it's cool to see him fight through, you know, the field. But what the fuck, man? If he could just get back up to the top 5 whenever he wants, it's just, ugh. So that means he'll start from 10th tomorrow, unless there's like some hidden shit and I'm getting distracted and I'm starting to really hate this race. If I can even get on track. God damn, I'm really sorry, guys. the hell? Oh. Oh, no, boy. Well, I mean, that got me out of that, you know. I don't know if he's going to restart it or not, because his stream, also sort of messed up. Well, it looks like the whole guy's internet went out, because his whole stream ended. There we go. Okay, so his stream redid.
Turned off. It literally fucking turned off. Like, I didn't even fucking press anything and it turned off. And then I pressed my options button and then it just my PlayStation. I heard my PlayStation. I literally looked.
So his PlayStation crashed. It wasn't PD. His PlayStation crashed. His whole thing did a total reset. Sorry if you hear some other voices. I'm watching the host. Alright, so for this race, I'm very sorry. I'm going to turn back on the cones here. If I can even figure that out. Yes.
It needs to be from the start of that lap. So whenever I cross the line.
No, I don't need driving line. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to do that for this race. Just because I was having a hard time.
No, hold on, I'm not doing a grid yet. Okay, so what's grid?
Well, we get a retry here. Probably not K-Dub. Again, this guy, since his PS4 crashed, it wasn't a PD issue. So I don't know. We shouldn't have any problems during the race.
Basically, if anyone wants to know what happened, no, my internet did not crash. No, my game did not crash. My television turned itself off, and then it turned. You see, I have it so that when my television turns off, it turns my PlayStation off.
That's a very weird thing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So his TV turned off, and when his TV turns off, it turns off his PlayStation. Sounds to me like a power flicker, but you know, I ain't judging his Irish words of wisdom. But very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting how that happened. So we get to go again. If we're starting at the 25-minute mark, we are going to flip it onto hards. I turned back on cones for this race. I was not having a fun time with with doing the track. That's weird. See, I don't. How do you plan your PS4 to turn off when your TV turns off? Does that do like you have a power router thing to where if one thing turns off, all things turn off? Just to prevent a break or something. IT turns off, and PS4's like, I'm running until you kill me. I'm a Boeing 747, this bitch. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, my HDMI is connected, but yeah, my TV turns off. My PS4 is just like, I'm on. Really? I did not know that. I've never actually looked at like the settings. That's cool and weird at the same time. It's cool and weird. Is this the weather that's actually going to be for the race? With no sun? I'm still not following the cone. Shit. Well, let's hope this time it goes better. I've turned back on cones just for this race, just because I was having a really rough time in the previous race there. So I apologize, I'm going to have to revert back to Oonga Boonga Cave. I have to follow cones. First gear. What a lunatic game to suggest first gear. That would actually help me, K-Dub. I might have to look at that after this. So we're probably starting 8th, I believe. 7th. So we're starting on hards. We're doing a restart. 25 minutes is the... 20 minutes, sorry. So let's see how we do here. Oh, already getting crossed over here. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I know how this first turn can be. Going to leave some space on the inside because I like to be clean. So let's see here. Let's see what I can do this race. Already not showing good signs. I mean, we're still ahead, but... we just gotta stay with the pack, I guess. Stay in the pack, stay consistent, just like the sprint race. And try to do the best that we can. The restart's almost like a sort of safety car, you know, red flag. So it did help me. Some bumping and grinding up here. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's that guy that rages a lot. Oh, no, I don't want him being behind me. I don't want Rage McGee to be behind me. Alright, he's gonna frickin' pass me, of course. Yes, brush side me. Don't even take the inside apex. This race is so stubborn. So I don't know if hards will exactly stay alive for the whole race. I think they will. So I was just gonna have to watch my fuel. But fuel should be fine, actually. Oops, some major death going on here. "13 laps. We might have to fuel save a little bit if we're staying out on hards for the entire race." Oh, this guy's coming up on me. Hello. That's what I also don't like about this. Like, this league's very hit or miss. Some races are okay, and some races are just very, like, push to pass. Which I try to be clean myself, and I really don't like the whole push to pass thing, but it's probably on mediums or softs. by his pace, I could say mediums, but still not the best in any of the chicanes. Go! Yeah, it is bumper cones. Oh, let's see. So we're going to try fuel saving a little bit with a short shifting. I just really do hate hard tires in any race. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I am trying to focus a little bit. Because again, I'm not too hot here. But we are certainly going to try. So just to let everyone know as well, in case I forget, I will be doing another race, actually here in a little bit. In about an hour and a half, we are doing the series finale of the Pleb Season 3. We always do Super Formulas for the last race. It's going to be Super Formula at Monza, 21 or 22 laps, I can't remember. I show pretty good pace there, so we should be able to do something well there if my body and brain starts to feel a little bit better. So yeah, that'll be around 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys would like to watch that, that will be coming up here in a little bit today. If you can't make that one, I've got 3 races tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern is the Red Bull Junior League race around Suzuka. Then we've got 2 p.m. Eastern will be our 100 laps of Monza for the Hope for Heroes charity. Sort of like Wounded Warrior Project. Helps wounded veterans and, you know, soldiers and stuff that have been wounded or need some support when they come back home. And then after that, oh, by the way, it'll be Super Formulas and Group 2s. I'm in the Super Formula, of course. Never racing Group 2 again. And then after that, at 6 p.m. Eastern, yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern, I believe, will be another SF League race. Same one like I uploaded yesterday, or the day before, I don't remember. And it will also be around Suzuka. So that should be pretty fun tomorrow. A lot of downforcey cars. But today the only other race we have after this one is Super Formula Series finale of round 3. Or Series 3. At Monza in the Super Formulas. So I hope you guys can join me for that. I assure you, I'll do a lot better in that race than I do in this one. So it should be a lot more exciting. Let's see, how's my laps looking? 9 laps. We probably need about 10 laps of fuel to get there, so yeah, we're gonna have to keep a close eye on it. Hell, we might even have to throw it down into a different mixture if I can't short shift good enough. We're still on hards too, so apologize that this race all of a sudden got really boring. The guys ahead of me just really were able to get away. Right now it's just sort of keep away from Ironbone 7th. Although checking on fuel is going to be very interesting for how I can do. $21K dub? Okay. I don't know if it was 21 or 22. I don't really have a plan for that race either, but I know you have to use all 3 tires. Super soft, soft, and mediums. So, if you haven't already practiced that, K-Dub, you gotta remember that all 3 tires are required at some point during the race. So it's gonna be a mandatory 2-stop at least. God, I'm still so bad at that turn. Let's check lap 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to flip it down a little bit. Don't think we're gonna get a P-Steve or P-Tidge or whatever people like to call it now. I still like to call it P-Steve. If I can keep the car even under control. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wing it, Dave. I'm not very good. Again, I'm not very good at planning strategies. But with my race pace, I should be able to do something. I still hate it when I did one pleb race. I led the whole race. It was like Group 1. Yeah, it was Group 1's at Spa. Led the whole race. Came into pit. Came in like 4th. I was so upset. Yeah, Iron Bro's gonna catch me with my, me having a fuel save. We're just gonna let him on by. I don't really want to fight anybody. I didn't mean to go off track, but these hards are not my favorite. And I get a penalty. How about that? Just because I want to let someone by, I thought I got... This is so funny. You go off track, you lose time. They're like, ah, penalty. Put salt on the wound. I might be able to get rid of it in a turn, but we're not really supposed to. I don't want to lose too much time. Let's see if I can get rid of it here. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, this race is sort of a null and void thing. We just need to make one more lap, I think, worth of fuel saving, and then we can sort of push it again. Wow, someone's coming into pit this late. Maybe they were low on fuel and needed a No, they're at 37. I don't know. They're going to softs. They'll probably have a lot higher speed then. Almost there. Almost to a good point in the fuel saving, I think. I don't know if we'll be able to stay ahead, but certainly gonna try. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, someone's trying to go on my inside. Well, I don't know if that was just me spinning out or if someone actually hit me. Because I heard a crunch. I just didn't know if it was my car or the guy hitting the wall. I was trying to go a little bit cheeky defensive there. Yeah, this race will be definitely a race to forget. A little bit more in the fuel saver, then I'm going to go back to full power. I just want to make sure that I can actually make it to the end of the race this time. Very sorry for my performance in this race, guys. Has not been my best. I liked the car, but I just don't think I was ready for the strategy or the fuel or anything like that. My brain is still pretty cloudy, so didn't have a lot to think with. A lot of people are saying they hate this car, and I'm not very fond of the track. So yeah, we're gonna flip this back into first gear, or into first power. Try and catch up, maybe. Also sorry that I've been quiet. My brain cells going down on me. So it is just more focus trying to keep these tires and car on track. Trying to make sure we get at least to the finish here. We're in P8, which is the same position we finished last race. So that'd be funny. Bassby's back up in first where he belongs. And I'm going to hit grass and spin a little bit. Good gracious. God, I can't. Ah, my hands are so weak I can't do anything with the brake. Ugh. I did get hit, Dave. That's what I thought, but I didn't know for certain. I know I was doing a little bit of a cheeky defense, but, like, there's no room to overtake in that chicane unless you bump. And I heard a crunch, so... But again, sorry for my lack of pace here. My horrible planning. But I do guarantee that the Monza race in about an hour's time will be a lot better than what you are seeing now. When you put me in a Super Formula car, oh boy, I'm pretty damn good. At least I think. It's the one car I have confidence in. RZZ I do too, but what the hell's happening here? What the hell? He ran out of fuel? Wondering if he ran out of fuel or something. So this is just me trying to finish off this race right now. Sort of one to forget. Um, I know there's quite a lot of things I need to work on. Braking, braking markers, knowing how to brake with people. It's just I don't have a lot of time to practice, and I should probably do it over time. But it seems like every time I sit down to begin a day, my mind just does a total hard reset. So that's why I literally woke up maybe 2 hours ago. So before this race even started, like I woke up 30 minutes before the race, and it usually takes me like an hour to wake up fully. So I was not prepared in the slightest. I feel more awake now. I'm not as tired, but I still do feel like bleh. As the doctor would say, you are feeling bleh. Here's my stethoscope. I don't know what I'm even saying. I'm delusional. So it looks like we're going to get P7. I don't think P8's going to be coming back anytime soon. So one higher than what we finished last race. Was a shame though. I started P3. Just had a lot of rough laps. Had the crash. So then we obviously got back up into, what, 6th? At some point or something. We started P6 again on the restart. I don't remember. So one higher than what we started last race, but like 4 lower than what we actually started. So that's the end of this weekend's normal Macca League. P7. Not a very good weekend for me. Not really at all. I don't even remember my times. I don't even remember my times, to be honest. You guys will see when we get in the lobby, though. What my, clean race. What my, race time is. But, I'm gonna save the replay. I want to see that hit that I got towards the end. Leave the lobby, but that's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. It was decent. It was funny not running the cones and stuff, but it really does affect me, at least how I'm feeling today. So sorry for lack of performance. It was still generally fun. I liked the car. Just the track, not very familiar with it. So 8th and 7th, good for the first race starting P10, bad for the second race starting P3. So it was a darn shame, but it was still pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, at least. I'm very glad for the guys that came. Koloth, K-Dub, Diesel Dave, Bryce. I don't know if I'm missing anyone from earlier. I think it's only you guys. But thank you guys for joining this particular stream. Again, in about an hour time, we are going to do the Super Formula race at Monza for the season finale of Pleb Race. So we're hoping that can go well. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to do a lot better there, I assure you. So I'll see you guys there, and until then, hope you guys have a good one. If you can't catch me, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.